Hello everyone. Before we start our presentation, let us introduce ourselves. My name is Afina Trisneni. My student number 11 2018 075, and there are my friends Brian Anthony. The student number is 11 2018 071, and then Isan Lutfianto. The student number is 11 2019 038, and then the last Latif Febrian. The student number is 11 2019 040. Today we will present about teaching speaking. Alright, the first I will explain some introduction about speaking. Speaking is one of the essential skills in language learning as it allows individuals to communicate effectively and express their ideas, thoughts, and opinions. And then teaching speaking skill is a crucial aspect of language education, and it involves providing learners with opportunities to develop fluency, accuracy, and confidence in their spoken language. And then we will discuss about the activity of teaching speaking, and we choose activity B for the material that have given in speaking, and then in activity B, that's about role play, and then it's example like there are two students and they will play about role play and act out the situation. And then why we choose the activity, we think that role play is often included in speaking activities because of this provide learners with opportunities to practice real life language using and simulating authentic communication situation. There are several reasons why role play is useful for teaching speaking. With the use role play, the first can improve language production. Role play requires students to be more active when using the target language to express oneself, respond other, and negotiating meaning. And then this helps learners develop their fluency and accuracy in speaking. And then the second, to encourage creativity and criticality. Roleplay often involves fiction creation and play character or scenario. It allows students to use their imagination, think critically about different perspectives, and make decisions based on the given context. And then the third, to build confidence. Roleplay provides a safe environment for learners to practice speaking without fear or making a mistake or being judged. This helps build their confidence in using language and increase their willingness to participate in real-life communication. And then fourth, can develop interpersonal skills. Roleplay requires students to be involved in interactively and collaborative communication. This helps them develop skills such as active listening, taking turns, and respond opportunely to others. And then the last, to increase cultural awareness. Role plays can be designed to incorporate cultural elements and diverse perspectives. It can help learners understand different culture, improve their intercultural communication skills, and build empathy towards others. Overall, role-play offers a dynamic and engaging way for students practice speaking skills, allowing them to apply their knowledge in realistic situations. By giving students this opportunity, educators can help develop fluency, accuracy, and confidence speaks the target language. And then next we will explain about our lesson plans. And then the Brian can explain the lesson plan. And then there are Lutfi and Latif.
Thank you, Afina, for introducing our members and also explaining what we are going to present today. Here, my name is Brian Anthony, and I will be explaining to you guys about our lesson plan, especially in pre-activity. In the pre-activity, the teacher will create and the student and let the students to pray, and after that, the teacher will introduce the students about the material that they are going to discuss in today's material. Begin by explaining to the learners that they will be engaging in a role play activity to practice their speaking skills, and also by practicing their speaking skill, it is also improving their speaking skill as well. And then the teacher will discuss the benefits of a role play in language learning, such as improving their vocabulary and also their fluency as well, and then building confidence to the students, for the students to speak, and enhancing the students communication skill. After that, the teacher can ask the learners to share their previous the, their previous experience in role play, and ask how they found it helpful or it is challenging for them. And then the teacher will discuss the common difficulties that learners usually face when speaking in real life situation, such as their grammar gap, no, vocabulary gap, and then their grammar mistake, or their fear of making errors. Yeah. And then here we have example of pre-speaking activity. The scenario here is a job interview. It is for senior high school. That here the teacher will introduce the concept of a job interview and discuss a common question that they are going to face and challenges in order to do this role play. Yeah, and then the teacher will have a brief discussion about the learners experience with job interview. This is not for the all students, but it is for the students who have experience in job interview, something like that. Yeah, that's all for the pre activity. The next part, wireless activity, will be explained by Ihsan. Isan, time is yours. Thank you.
Hello everyone. At this opportunity, I would like to share our WELS activity. The first is roleplay instruction and preparation. Introduce the main roleplay activity and provide clear instruction to the learner. Explain the context of an scenario for the roleplay, ensuring they are understand about their roles, objectives, and any specific language or vocabulary they need to use. And then the last of roleplay preparation will demonstrate an example roleplay with a volunteer. Of course, from the learners, we will ask them, one of them or some or any, to be a volunteer to give more clear idea of what is teachers expected. And the second one is role play practice. We will divide the learners into pairs or small groups depending on the numbers of participants. Allocate a specific time frame for each role play sessions. Allow the learners time to prepare and practice their role plays. So we hope that they'll be more uh, ready the for them to be present the role play, and will providing support if it needed, and then monitor and provide feedback, helping with language usage, pronunciation, and fluency. Take notes on each pair or group's performance or for later feedback. And this is the example of the role play. As you can see, we will do job interview. This is our uh, idea to give to our learner. This is our idea of role play assignment to be give to the learner. And from this example, we will do dividing the learners into pairs. Assign one learner as the interviewer and the other one as the interviewee. Then provide a list of common job interview questions for the interviewers to ask, and a job description for the interviewees to prepare for. Allow the peers time to practice their role plays, giving feedback and guidance as needed. And that's all of my presentation. Uh, the next part we will explain by Latif. Latif, time is yours. Thank you.
Alright, so there are 3 points on the post activity. The first one is feedback and discussion. The teacher will ask each pair or group to perform their role play in front of the class. After each performance, the teacher will facilitate a feedback session, allowing the class to provide constructive feedback and suggestions for improvement. And then the teacher will encourage the learners to reflect on their own performance and identify areas they feel and they need to work on. And then the second point is language analysis and review. The teacher will lead a discussion on the language used during the role play activity, and the teacher will highlight any common errors or areas where learners can improve their language skills. And then the teacher will provide targeted language feedback and review specific grammar points or vocabulary related to the scenario. And in the second and in the last point, There are reflection and goal setting. The teacher will engage the learners in a reflection activity where they discuss their personal growth and progress in speaking skills through the role play activities. And then the teacher asks the learner to set specific goals for themselves to continue improving their speaking skills both inside and outside the classroom. So this is the example of post speaking. The scenario is a job interview for senior high school students. Each pair performs their role play in front of the class. After each performance, the class provide feedback on the interviews and answer, body language, and overall performance. And then the teacher lead a discussion on effective interview techniques and provide language feedback on any error or areas of improvement. And then the teacher asks the learners to reflect on their own performance and set goals for improving their interview skills, such as practicing answering different types of questions or researching common interview scenarios. So, in the conclusion, incorporating role play activities in teaching speaking not only promotes interaction, authenticity, and motivation, but also facilitates error correction, cultural awareness, vocabulary practice, empathy, and perspective taking. It is a dynamic and effective approach that helps learners develop their speaking skills, fluency, and confidence in a meaningful way. So, this is all. That's all of our presentation. If you have any comments or questions, you can write on the comment section on the Schoology. So thank you very much.